What do women really want in a love story? That question might sound simple, but The Summer I Turned Pretty shows it's anything but. This series isn't just a teen romance filled with beach houses, first loves, and heartbreaks. It's a perfect example of how the female gaze transforms the way stories about love and attraction are told. Every scene, every glance, and every piece of music in this show tells us something about what women desire, dream of, and sometimes fear. Let's dive into why this story feels so different, and why it matters. A story told through her eyes, at its heart. The Summer I Turned Pretty is about Belly Conklin, a young girl stepping into womanhood. The world suddenly sees her differently after one summer, and that shift changes everything. The show, based on Jenny Han's novels, is told entirely from Belly's perspective. That's the first sign we're not seeing the usual male-centered romance. We're living inside her emotions, her excitement, her confusion, and her longing. It's a story about first love, yes, but it's also about self-discovery. The moment a girl starts realizing that being seen is both thrilling and terrifying. From that point, every look, every decision, and every kiss matters. The power of the love. Triangle feud tropes are as divisive or addictive as the love triangle. Belly's caught between two brothers, Conrad and Jeremiah. And while it's easy to pick a side, the triangle itself tells us something deeper about the female fantasy. Historically, women didn't get to choose who they loved. Marriage was about alliances and family duty. So, in stories, the love triangle became a quiet rebellion, a symbol of choice. From Helen of Troy to Katniss Everdeen, women choosing between two men has always represented freedom. It's not just about love. It's about deciding what kind of life a woman wants. For Belly, that choice is between Jeremiah, warm and spontaneous, and Conrad, distant but deeply loyal. Two different versions of love, one easy and exciting, the other steady and complicated. And that tension is what keeps us watching. Jeremiah, the golden retriever. Jeremiah Fisher is that guy who lights up every room he walks into. He's charming, kind, and full of energy, the kind of person who makes you feel seen and adored. It's no wonder Belly falls for him. He represents the kind of love that's playful, youthful, and effortless. But the show doesn't idealize him. Beneath his smile, Jeremiah craves attention, struggles with jealousy, and avoids responsibility. He's the kind of boy who loves hard but doesn't always think ahead. He's exciting but unstable, like a summer wave that feels wonderful until it pulls you under. For many women, that's an experience that feels all too real. Conrad, the pool of still water. Then there's Conrad, the older brother, quiet, brooding, and dependable. He's the opposite of Jeremiah, disciplined, serious, and emotionally guarded. His love isn't loud, but it's constant. While Jeremiah burns brightly, Conrad endures. He represents the kind of love that isn't easy but is safe, the kind that grows deeper over time. Conrad's flaws are real. He shuts people out, avoids emotions, and makes mistakes out of fear. Yet he also carries a depth Jeremiah doesn't. When he loves, he commits. He doesn't chase attention. He simply stays. And that reliability, shown through small acts, remembering her favorite candy, protecting her without asking for credit, is what makes his love timeless. Through the female gaze, what makes The Summer I Turned Pretty stand out is how it shows these characters. The show is soft, dreamy, and intimate, not because of what's said, but because of how it's felt. The camera lingers on things women often notice: hands, eyes, gestures, rather than the usual male-focused shots of bodies or curves. This is the female gaze at work. It's not about objectifying. It's about empathy and connection. Even the music choices, Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Chappelle Roan, create an emotional echo. These songs aren't just background noise. They mirror Belly's inner world. The show feels like reading a girl's diary set to a summer playlist. The symbolism of water flows through every part of this story. Belly feels most at peace near the ocean or the pool. It's her safe space. Water mirrors her transformation, her constant state of change. It's also what ties her to both brothers. Conrad is like the pool, calm, contained, and familiar. always there, even when overlooked. Jeremiah is the ocean, wild, unpredictable, thrilling, but dangerous. One offers comfort, the other, chaos. And eventually, Belly learns she needs the kind of love that helps her grow, not the one that sweeps her away. What women want and why it's complicated by the end. It's clear the story isn't about choosing between two men, it's about Belly choosing herself. The female gaze isn't just how the camera sees, it's how a woman learns to see her own worth. Some women crave the fire of Jeremiah, others the quiet devotion of Conrad, and some might not want either. That's the beauty of it, there's no single answer. The Summer I Turned Pretty doesn't tell us what love should look like. It shows us how love feels when told through a woman's eyes, messy, emotional, and real. It reminds us that being loved is nice, but understanding who you are is everything. End message. The magic of the female gaze is that it lets women define romance on their own terms, and that's what makes The Summer I Turned Pretty more than just a summer love story. It's a mirror of how women see themselves and how they want to be seen.